Stop befitting burials without befitting living. A letter from a late or deceased mother to her son was seen 3 days after her burial. Listen to what her late mother wrote. Dear son, I want to know why I died like a poor woman when I have a son like you. My son, I wanted to bless you before I die, but now I have gone with my blessings. My breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner was one of my challenges when I was alive, but you spent money to cook all types of foods, meats, and different types of drinks on my burial day. My son, you choose to spread and rub my dead body with costly fragrance when I was using groundnut oil as my favorite cream. You dressed my corpse with an expensive cloth when it was difficult to buy a wrapper for me. When my corpse was in the mortuary, you came to check on me from time to time. You care about my corpse than when I was alive. Why? The most painful thing is the kind of expensive coffin you put my corpse when I was living in an uncompleted house. When you were young, I starved for you to eat and be satisfied. I wore one cloth in order to provide enough clothes for you. I thought you would take care of me when I grow old. You completed the house, painted it and cleared the compound in 1 week just to celebrate my corpse. Now you wrote tribute to me saying, Mama, I love you so much, rest in peace, when I died with a broken heart. Finally, my son, I wrote this to remind you that there is no other person that loves a child like a father and a mother. May God forgive you. Please, no more befitting burials, in the absence of befitting living. Let us take absolute care of our parents, both biological and spiritual parents, while they are still alive. Recently, a story was told how a mother addressed her children during a family meeting. My mother did something astonishing and unexpected. She sent us a message for an urgent family meeting at the family house. 4 of us gathered there, but surprisingly, Mama did not welcome us with her usual warmth. Though she responded to our greetings, we could all sense the coldness in her voice. Even my father was surprised to see all his sons, and he questioned Mama about the reason for the meeting. However, she told him to wait patiently and find out why. Mama thanked us for leaving our busy schedules to respond to her call. But I want you all to know that I am not a happy woman. You have all offended me. Anyone who offends my husband offends me. My father tried to say something, but Mama communicated with him through her eyes, and he just smiled without speaking. I do not know about my other siblings, but I know I have not offended you or Papa in any way, my elder brother said. Really, Mama responded. I'm sure, Mama. The rest of us also reassured her in the same way. She sighed and then smiled sadly. When was your father's birthday? She asked. We all looked at each other with guilt on our faces. Yesterday. I said, if I can remember correctly, not a single call or SMS came from any of you to him. But you would not forget mine. If it were my birthday, you would have posted it on your social media handles, including your wives. I would have received calls from all of you, and my account would been overflowing. I have watched this for years, and I would not allow it to continue, she said. My father shifted in his chair, clearly surprised by the reason Mama called for the meeting. Is there any month you fail to send me money? But how many of you remember to do the same for my husband, or is he not your father? Even when I am not asking, you send me money. What about my husband? How can you show care and love for me and look at my husband as a stranger? In fact, stop sending me anything. You have your father's phone number, yet when you call me, you say, send our regards to our father. What nonsense! We became uncomfortable because she was speaking the truth. I remembered how we celebrated her birthday. In fact, I personally invited a saxophonist to play for her. Who do you think paid your school fees? Are you all not graduates? Even if I paid any, Have you forgotten that he first paid the bride price before our becoming your parents? You think he did not try for you? You think he doesn't deserve your love and attention? Oh. You think it's only the mother that deserves to be pampered, and your dad should be treated like trash? No way. Not my husband. Mama wiped away the tears that escaped her eyes. So you plan to celebrate my husband in death, buying many cows to make people believe that when he was alive, you all cared. Thank God you are all men with children who are growing. Whatever you sow is definitely what you will reap. You think my husband does not cry or does not feel pain? Of course, you would not know. Mama stared intently at all of us before wiping away another tear that slipped down her cheek. I'm not going to be among the group of women who make their husbands irrelevant before their children, who tell their children lies about their father, making it seem as if the man did not play any significant role in the lives of the children. I know there are men who are bad and irresponsible. I'm not talking about such ones. No role played by a father is small, and I would not allow you to take my husband for granted. This man here is a lion, my crown, the king of my heart, and at 75, he still makes my heart flutter and race. None of you will trample on him, she said, raising her voice. While we were still speechless and trying to absorb all she had said, she stood up abruptly and went to her room. She soon returned with my father's car key and her purse and took my father's hand. Let's go, she said without my father objecting. He just stood up and followed her. To where? My siblings asked in unison. I'm taking my husband on a date to celebrate his birthday. But Mama. She silenced us with her eyes. It was obvious she was not giving us an opportunity to say anything. Lock the door and gate and take the key along with you, she instructed my elder brother. I have a spare key. They entered the car, and Mum drove off. We, the children, had our own meeting and agreed that we had made a mistake. We knew we were not returning to our own homes without settling things with our mother. We called our wives and told them we might sleep over at our parents' home because we did not know when they will return. It was almost 7:30 p.m. when Mama drove into the compound. She was not surprised that we were still around, but Dad was. One by one, we apologized to our parents and promised to change. Mama went to her bedroom and returned with a Bible. She opened the book of Ephesians and read chapter 6 verse 2, which says, "Honor your father and mother, is the first commandment with a promise." The Bible does not say honor only your mother and forget your father. Beautifully, this commandment comes with a promise. In verse 3, it says, that it may be well with you and you may live long on the earth. Mama took her time to expand on this Bible verse, opening our eyes to what we had never known. At the end, she asked Papa to pray for us. He was so excited that he prayed a heartfelt prayer. We could not return home but chatted late into the night. I must mention that Mama prepared us a sumptuous meal. Dear reader, do not wait until Father's Day or Papa's birthday to celebrate him. Pick up your phone and give him a call. Do not forget him in your life. Wives, celebrate your husbands. Do not join those women to incite their children to hate their fathers. Do not turn your children against your husband. Family relationships are precious and should be nurtured and celebrated continuously. Do not wait for a special occasion to show your love and gratitude to your parents, do it every day. If you learned something from this message, kindly subscribe to this channel and do not forget to like and share the message with others. God bless you.